Hi everyone, we're going to determine the appropriate rotation formula to eliminate the xy term. This one's a little harder. We're going to use the half angle formulas for sine and cosine on this one. So the first thing we need to do is use cotan of our 2 theta, which we know is A minus C over B. A is 25, B is 40, and C is negative 36. You simplify that, you're going to get 5 over 12. So that's your cotan of 2 theta. So what would cosine of 2 theta be? That would be 5 over 13. Because remember, this is x over y, and this is x over r. Alright, now we're just going to use our half angles for sine and cosine. So we have sine of theta equals square root. Remember, we don't have to do the plus and minus because with these we're dealing with acute angles, which means in quadrant 1, 5 over 13 over 2. And if you simplify this, and I'm going to go ahead and do it here, this 1 I'm going to go ahead and make as 13 over 13. So this is going to give us 8 over 26. Which is the same as square root of 4 over 13, which is the same as 2 over square root of 13, which equals 2 square root of 13 over 13. Now for cosine, we'll do the same thing, but it's going to be plus. So it's 1 plus. Instead of 1, I'm just going to put 13 over 13, because that equals 1, plus 5 over 13 divided by 2. And you simplify that, you're going to get 18 over 26, which simplifies the square root of 9 over 13, which simplifies to 3 over square root of 13, which equals 3 square root of 13 over 13. And on the next slide, we're just going to use our half angle formulas, our rotation formulas to eliminate, that helps eliminate the xy term. So we have x equals x prime cosine of theta minus sine of theta. Alright, so cosine of theta was 3 square root of 13 over 13. And you put x prime. And sine of theta was 2 square root of 13 over 13. This equals your x. And we're going to simplify this and pull out square root of 13 over 13. That leaves us 3 x prime minus 2, whoops, I forgot my y prime. And very similar for the y. For our y term, that's going to be x prime sine of theta plus y prime cosine of theta. Kind of gets confusing. So sine is 2 square root of 13 over 13 x prime plus 3 square root of 13 over 13 y prime. And this gives us, if you factor out the square root of 13 over 13, you get 2x prime plus 3y prime. Okay? We're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to move on to actually using our knowledge here and graphing the rotations. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.